Late January 2026 will be remembered as one of the most expansive and destructive winter storms in modern North American history. The Great Arctic Winter Storm brought snow, sleet, ice, extreme cold, and crippling impacts across northern Mexico, much of the United States, and Canada, affecting hundreds of millions of people and paralyzing travel and infrastructure nationwide. The storm began developing on January 22, fueled in part by a powerful upper-level low. As this system moved steadily eastward across the central United States, it spread an enormous swath of wintry precipitation, snow to the north, sleet and freezing rain farther south, and rain near the Gulf Coast. Few winter storms managed to cover this much ground with this many hazards at once. The geographic footprint of this storm was staggering. Snow fell as far south as heavy ice crippled parts of Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and the Ohio Valley. At the same time, snowstorms intensified across the Midwest and Great Lakes, setting the stage for a historic northeast impact. By January 25, the storm reached the northeast, where it began transitioning into a nor'easter. Gusty winds and heavy snow slammed New England, with snowfall totals exceeding 2 feet in parts of Maine and Pennsylvania. Even as the system pulled away from the coastline the following day, intense snowfall and strong winds continued, prolonging dangerous conditions. The combination of ice accumulation, heavy snow, and wind proved devastating for infrastructure. By the afternoon of January 24, more than 135,000 people were already without power. By the morning of January 25, outages surged to nearly 700,000, and by midday, over 1 million people had lost electricity, especially across Texas, Louisiana, the Mississippi Delta, and the southern Ohio River Valley. Even by January 26, roughly 700,000 customers were still without power. Behind the storm came extreme Arctic cold, locking in icy conditions and preventing recovery. Meteorologists with the National Weather Service estimated that nearly 300 million people were under winter precipitation or cold weather alerts, an extraordinary figure rarely seen outside the most severe outbreaks. The Great Arctic Winter Storm of January 2026 stands as a reminder of how powerful and far-reaching winter weather can be. From snow and ice to extreme cold, power outages, and historic travel disruption, this was a storm that impacted nearly every aspect of daily life across North America, and one that will be studied for years to come. If you found this breakdown helpful, consider subscribing for more in-depth weather analysis, storm history, and forecasts. Stay safe, and thanks for watching.